We're at a place that a lot of El Pasoans haven't been to since the 5th grade, but it's time to come back. A lot of El Pasoans haven't even been here in a very long time. I'm Henry Flores with the Paso Del Norte Paranormal Society, and we're here at the International Museum of Art. Not only is there a lot of beautiful art sculptures, paintings, and other pieces of art from all over the world, but here in El Paso, we're going to talk about some weird stories of the macabre, spirituality, and there might be a chance of a ghost. We're inside the International Museum of Art, and we're talking with Santiago, who, well, practically lives here. And he works here at the museum. He could tell us a little bit about the history of the building. Santiago, thank you for letting us come by and checking out this gorgeous place. Tell us more about the history of this location.
Well, at the International Museum of Art now, it was previously the El Paso Museum of Art. From 1960 till 1999, it was the El Paso Museum of Art. 10 years ago, they moved out of here, went downtown for a larger building. And then a nonprofit organization formed to save this building and keep it a museum. But the history of it is it was built originally as a mansion. And it took 2 years to build and completed in 1910. So picture here what it looked like when it was complete. It's a very beautiful building, mostly due to the architect named Henry Trost, renowned architect in this area. It was built for a man who was a senator for Texas named William Turney. Mr. Turney began as a teacher in Abilene. He ended up here as a senator in El Paso, and he was also a lawyer. And he lived here with his wife. They didn't have any children. That's how they were able to give the house to the city. And that's how it became the El Paso Museum of Art, because it was his wife's wish that it be a museum. So to try to keep with her wishes, we formed a nonprofit organization called the International Association for the Visual Arts. And that was those who operate the museum, still property of the city. We have a 30-year lease to operate it as a nonprofit. So survive on fundraisers and on grants and donations.
All right. Any other strange activity that has happened here throughout the years? What other stuff around here has happened? I know with the Battle of Juarez, people used to look at that.
Oh yes, that was a very key historical note. The house was completed in 1910, and in 1911 there was a Battle of Juarez that was part of the Mexican Revolution. As Pancho was terrorizing the border, the terrorists used to have parties in the upstairs to see the war from the balcony, as many El Pasoans did at that time. And at times when the war would get too close, there would be stray bullets and stray cannonballs. The terrorists used to move the party down to the basement, which had a wine cellar that was used as a fallout shelter. Today the basement has a number of galleries, including a gallery that's a tribute to the Mexican Revolution. So here we have a mannequin of Pancho in the same basement where they used to hide him.
Well, that's ironic. You hide from Pancho and they have a mannequin of him now. It's pretty cool. And also the death mask is there.
Yes, it's an actual copy of the original death mask of Pancho, which is still very hard to get one. We've got one here.
We're going to go ahead and take a look at that right now.